What's up, my willing peons? I've got a new face of makeup today. What do you guys feel about? How do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about my new look? Stitchy seems pleased. Lovely, wonderful, wonderful. Ducky's clipping. Thank you, thank you. I've got a lot of lovely merch ideas in the chat. I see. Swan boat. Ooh, maybe bases of some kind. Ooh. I can't really do the like queen laugh that well, but I like keep trying. It's so it's so fun to do. Oh my god. Maybe a device that turns faces into robots. Ooh, I am quite partial to robot faces. Device. What's a device? Sounds friendly. Oh my god. Battery acid drink from battery acid lake. I am partial as well to a nice warm drink with battery acids. Juniper face and wine glasses. Ooh. Banana. Potassium. Right, let's go do the daily clicks. Yeah, I was thinking about, I think when I start like actually get into the game, I'm gonna have to like change up my outfit for in the game. I was thinking about like grinding salmon run. I remember earlier while I was like discussing yeah, that's all it is. I remember, I think it was like Tuesday, I was discussing discussing the Splatfest with my friends, and we were like thinking about like matching outfits, and all of my friends, because I actually kind of cheated a little bit with being Queen Delta in here, in that I actually picked Palace because I was matching with all my friends who are Persona fans, and apparently there's a Persona character called Queen, even though I have not played Persona at all. And all of my friends went for the I forgot what it was, like the first from the first Frosty Fest, I'm pretty sure, was the mask item. Ooh! Hell yeah, W Splatfest sneak peek. W sneak peek chat. Oh my god, updates, yeah. But yeah, they're all matching with their like first Frosty Fest hat, but I skipped out on that Splatfest, so I don't have that one mask. I checked on like, so I used that to like check up, try and find like outfits that might fit Queen Deltarune whilst matching with them. I'd reserve a palace. And I was thinking about getting like the Octolite goggles, so like the Octoling ones from the first games, which are available from Grizzco. Although I'd need to do a little bit of grinding, and I thought I might wanna Deltarune. Truth. There's a bee in Battle Cats called Queen Bee and it's blue. Oh, Regal. Let's see. Yeah, gear here. It would have been like 800 bronze scales. I was thinking I might be able to grind for that, but I ended up just not bothering because, man, I don't have the spark for Splatoon I used to. check DMs, of course, of course. I'm always happy to check the DMs of a lovely willing peon. Oh, that is a very queenly bee. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got my Splatfest tee. But yeah, I would have worn that as part of like a Queen Deltarune cosplay, but I don't have them. I suspect I'll probably just use the like parallel cannon mask that I do have, because that matches if I do play with them. But while I'm not doing that for this stream, I think I will go all out on just whatever makes me look like Queen the most. So she has sort of like a black visor, but it's like a little more connected than this, I suppose. Although, ooh, with this ink color it becomes blue, or like it's violet, purple. It's close enough to blue, which is good. I was thinking of going to like these ones or something, because they also look kind of Queen Deltarune-esque, but you know, if it makes me more blue, then I can't. Then I've got to go for that one, right? So I can find like these are also kind of close. But I think these are like the most Queen Deltarune looking ones. Where's the? Can you dunk the eggs in the basket? Like, do you want me to do the Just realized Tenno and Queen didn't interact in Chapter 5. Did they not? I knew they were both in like. I was also thinking this might be good, but it's also. Yeah, of course. Looking at it, it definitely isn't. What? No. Isn't the most unqueenly this one either. We'll see. However, I feel like I also neglected to change this inkling. But I feel like I definitely should. Inklings have some like fairly fitting Queen Deltarune outfits, but they were in the same room, but they didn't talk. Damn. Yeah, all I knew was that they were in the same. They were in the same room, and they were like combined. I guess I just sort of assumed that meant they would have talked. Navy Imperials, kind of looking Queen-like. Not very regal, but like they fit her color scheme. Queen Deltarune. I'm gonna look her up. See what her like. See what her little footsies are. They are just like black, right? I feel like they would just be like stubby. Or maybe they'd be like. I'm looking now. Oh no, they're like heels. Okay. Don't know if any of these guys have like heeled shoes. I can try looking, but yeah. Heeled shoes probably don't really fit the like look of Splatoon. I definitely don't make a lot of sense for like people to be wearing them for like turf wars and stuff. So makes sense why I wouldn't be able to find any. Yeah. Alright then, in that case, I could see myself going for like the Octoleap boots or the pearlescent kicks, to be fair, but I don't know, none of them are like appealing that much to me. I think Navy Imperials is the way to go. Now, unfortunately this Inkling is simply not the right style to be Queen Deltarune. I reckon I should change up my look a bit. Just for this fest. Wherever options... Player settings are here. Here we go. I'm wondering if Octoling... Wondering if like the Octoling Afro hairstyle would be good for this. I'm not too sure though. I'll give it a look at in the Let's see. Everyone knows that Queen's skin is literally like hex code FFFFFF white, but we don't have this, so we'll just make her really pale. She was a beautiful red-eyed queen, looking like a vampire here. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. And then leg wear. I'd imagine like her whole body's like relatively shiny, I guess. Let's go like this then. We can do this to make it bright. I can always change it anyways. Oh, but you can go back. Okay. No, I think everything I chose is right. I'm just wondering if the like eye mask of the Femme Octoling would need changing, but I don't know. Little buddy's turn. Oh. Oh, you can like swap out, go back from there. Cool. I feel like a small companion to Queen. Have to make him the pointy-headed, right? This is the pointiest head I can find. There we go. Yeah, I reckon this is the best look I can get for Queen. Let's see how it comes out if the like eye mask is visible. It isn't. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Little buddy swatch. Yeah, would have also been cool. I don't know if any of the. I mean, like Swatch is a spiky hairstyle. To be fair. But yeah, Swatch and Birdley, I feel like both would be a bit... I don't know if there's a perfect allegory for him. Plus, for that like size, it's gotta make him like really small and tiny. Right. Ooh, one more thing. My name is still Sonic. I gotta rename myself to Queen then. Of course. This is the core of the thing, and I didn't do it and I didn't sort it out before stream. Come on. Ah well. And change up my splash tag. I feel like this one works well enough. Shiver and Queen are kinda similar-ish. I think there's any better Queen Deltarune looking banners for this. Yeah, nah. I could look for Deltarune badges, but I don't feel like it's super necessary. What kind of... AKA blob blobber user. AKA... I wonder if there's any sort of, like, computer. CCCO, nothing. AKA bird. Let's see. High-performing engineer. High-spirited entrepreneur. Event organizer. Explorer. Fantasy lover. I mean, fantasy lover kind of fits because fish bowl, fish eggs. What was it? Because, like, as a darkner, she kind of lives in a fantasy. Modern overlord. I don't know. Ketchup. Modern ketchup. Modern knight. I could do thank you for night. Monochrome night. T. Relieved. Praiseworthy. Ooh, praiseworthy. Any sort of praiseworthy laptop? I'd imagine not if I don't have, like, computer, but... Nah. Won't do too much, but, like... have a skim through all of my stuff. Praiseworthy prominent figure. Physician. There's so many, like, random words in these titles, it's kind of awesome. Office chief. Noob. Mothership. Musician. Ah, if there was a mother, that would have worked, but no. Marathon maestro. Blah blah blah. Machine, I guess. Layabout. Bear. Illusion illustrator. Hero hopper. Bear. You know how that bot is the night thing? You haven't watched the episode? I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen it too much myself, but I, like, saw, like, the video with all the clips from the episode. I could go for machine. Let's see if there's anything else. Curly hair. I would imagine not. Machine. Let's go praiseworthy machine and see if there's anything else. If not, then sporty, spring fresh, springing, stable, stalwart, starchy, stark-white, streamlined, strict, studious. Submersible, supersonic, swaggy, swarming. Queen is a very swaggy machine. I feel like swaggy is better for Queen than praiseworthy, but... Thoughtful, tidy, topical, turtle, undefeated, undiscouraged, unperceived, unruly, unwavering, well-mannered, rolling, wild, windy. Woodsy! Yeah, that reminds me of Woody. Yeah, I don't think there's too much. Don't know if there's, like, much for, like, esteemed machine. That sounds good. That's good. And for Queen Deltarune weapon, We can go with like this. Don't think there's any like wine glass Splatoon weapons, so it is like a little green, this yellow ink though. It's like I'm shooting battery acid. Right. I've only seen it up to season 9, I'm currently on season 10. Interesting. Wonder what season the, like, Bart is the Knight is from them. Interesting, interesting. Well, here I go then. Let's do... Oh yeah, I should write a, like, thing in chat to say that people can join me. If any of you peons are willing to assist me in the battle for the Splatfest events, my pool code is my pool name is Stargazer Juniper. You can either join and drop. Join and ask me to make a room for you to join. Or drop in if you can. I'll say join. You can either join the pool. Boom. Lovely. Half an hour into stream, and now we can start up on. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Inkblot's cool. Lemuria is also cool. I like Brine Water. I've started off with a little bit of pro, so that if people join in, I can swap in and have like a little bit of a fresh start going into the other maps. I like them all today. But yes, half an hour, and it is now time to commence the battling. My queen has to have a rigorous presentation routine. You know. Here we go. All right. Bam. I actually decided to like come in and play with a do this stream wearing the Queen Deltarune robot face makeup on a whim, like really soon before starting stream. Well, not like really soon, but I decided that I'd want to do it like a while after putting it on the thumbnail, because that's what it was meant to be, like a reference to. It was meant to be just like the thumbnail would reference the thing, but then I thought about like Then it just the idea randomly came to me, like, what if I just do this? It's like a full thing in the stream, because I've done it before. I've had a like stream where I was put Sonic.exe on my head, and now I've got Queen Delta in. This is well known as a Juniper thing now, I sure hope. That's cool. If I decided to do it earlier, I could have probably done a bit more for this. To be fair, it's only one stream that I'm doing this for, so it doesn't affect much that it's like I only did some small stuff, changing the music and changing like the music and putting the thing on my face. But I wonder if I could have done like something like how I have a card castle themed stream background. That's an edit of my regular stream background. If I could have like done something like that, but like with a Queen's Mansion themed background for this stream. Might have been a little hard, to be fair, because of like making it like hue shifted. I think there would be like 2 different colors for like the carpet and the. Although to be fair, how did I like change the patterned floor on the background into all one color for my Deltarune stream background? Because it might not have actually been all that like tough. I probably could do it if I did put in that sort of time. Also, I'm gonna be like horrible for the first few matches of this, I'm sure, because like you seeing this, all of these like gear abilities I've got. Absolutely nothing. This is gonna be great. Alright, let's keep going. And it's battle time again. Straight into a 10x. Okay, okay. Booyah! I already booyah'd once. There was a second one, but whatever. You know. Ho 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 ho. I do wonder what weapon would be like most fitting for Queen Deltarune. I can think about that throughout the stream though. You need to stop for it. Ah, come on. I had the initiative there. Or maybe they got. I think they might have gotten a couple of hits on me, which was why I died before, despite getting my like hitting them first. Who is... Okay. Hi, Septic. Was not expecting your sudden appearance. But more guests are always welcomed in my wonderful mansion. Is a mansion and a palace like a different thing anyways? I guess like palaces are more associated with like royalty, whereas anyone can have a mansion as long as they're good enough at exploiting the general populace. I don't actually know the definitions of these words. Like, is it just an association with royalty? I know Queen has, like, her mansion referred to as Pandora Palace in the OST. At least I diverted the Kraken a little bit. We're not gonna win, but like, we're not gonna win. I'll be here forever. Fighting as Queen Deltarune forever. I know they'll see all the fountain when I beat them, but I know they'll see the fountain when they beat me. But I'll always have a possessed badly to... I don't know how to do the lyrics. I know I am Queen Deltarune, Queen Deltarune, Queen Deltarune. I've got more potassium than you. But I really should, like, grab some sort of gain XP more quickly thing. May as well just, like, properly decide what I'm gonna be using for my weapon this stream as well. Nouveau Dapples, because blue might be good. What does Queen do? She has like a mech, but no, she has like a mech in all of her like attack thing. I guess I don't know why, but her like weird mouse castle looking things that like shoot laser beams at you kind of remind me of like the angle shooter, but I'm not like picking an angle shoot, specifically going for an angle shooter weapon. Beacons might be kind of good. I think I kind of like the blue and red. It probably should be like more blue and black and white, but not going for Elite because I'm like gonna be so shit at that weapon. Dry Slosher Nouveau. Ooh, this one comes with beverages. Not exactly battery acid, but I'll take it. Plus, this is good. This is good stuff. I will use this. Maybe I shouldn't use it. Could be going on Splatfest Battle Pro with intentional like nerfs to myself. Well, as intentional as you can consider. I didn't plan ahead. I'm just going in with this for the looks. Ah, damn it! I didn't actually get any gear boosting stuff. Should probably go for like something special boosting. I feel it's fine. I'll like play as passively as I can. This isn't a 10x, so it's fine. It's fine. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Oh god, I gotta get ink way more. Maybe like ink saver main might also be good. Everyone knows that they're like gear chance boosting stuff doesn't actually boost your chances of We got two of the same, got two of the same special here, so still doing good, I feel. Regarding all that. I don't know why my like brain's going on about Alright, I gotta find other guys. Oh. Never mind. I gotta lay low and use my special when it's more beneficial. Or something like that, I don't know. Let's see if this is a good spot. Feels like it might be, but I also don't know. I do not play this game. I was gonna say I do not play this game competitively, but the statement "I do not play this game" is also true. So, you know. Damn it. Okay. Explosion is cool. I wish I was good at that weapon because it seems fun. But oh well. Probably should have also taken the like flowers off of my VTuber off of my head for this stream because it's kind of like random when I've also got the like Queen Deltarune head on me. But it's fine. It's fine. I wonder if I should accessorize my VTuber more in like other ways and like mess around with other stuff more. I should like commission more like different PNG tubers for different situations, honestly. Like that like Raiders Juniper, not Raider, like that Sonic Riders Juniper design that I made. Make a PNG tuber like that that fully just for the sake of fully putting my old PNG tuber out of commission. I'd feel a bit bad for that old design if I did, but also I don't know. I guess it still kind of remains as like the core for a Stargazer Juniper design. Like the idea behind like what if I was to get different PNG tubers or even like maybe different VTuber models would be that like each of them have like a different design, not particularly any of the specifically improved, but more so that are more that are just sort of like different, and I've got a variety of different designs for myself. And obviously the idea of like Raiders Juniper isn't exactly that, but it's also like that one's more of a different outfit for me. I guess that's why when I'm talking about like different PNG tubers, that will probably be for like stuff that I'd use for special occasions. That would have more niche uses, perhaps. Ow. That was embarrassing. Whereas maybe if I like asked someone new to make a VTuber model for me, I'd want to sort of swap between those models like quite frequently, and just on like random feeling on the particular day. I'm quite happy with Spice's model that they've made for me currently. But like, dude, what if it was reinterpreted in like someone else's art style and like the design was changed up? I suppose that's sort of the purpose that like Joon's design of me could serve, because it's a lot more simplistic than like my VTuber design. If I got someone else to make a model, like a Juniper like design interpretation of myself, I'd probably want to give them that version of me and ask them to like come up with ways to add more visual interests in their own way. See how much interesting things can result from it. It's something, I suppose that's just generally something I want to do with my design and like sort of like persona as a VTuber guy, VTuber fella. Just thinking about stuff. I have like some artist friends who've like made VTuber models as well. Like, imagine if Juniper got like a model from Ikaso and Stitchy. That could be cool. Well, obviously Ikaso doesn't have a VTuber model, at least not one that's like that like she's managed to like fully make. But if she did though, and was willing to make more, I don't know, it could be cool. Maybe someday I'll ask them like what they would do for a design if I asked them for it, for something in that sort of way. Ignoring what Spice did, what would they do to add more visual interest to the like design that Joon made? You know what else I could do also, other than like for like PNG tubers that I'd use for specific occasions? You know what else I could do? Like Yari Juniper. I've been thinking for a little bit that it would be cool if I like what if I redesign my, what if I made like another, drew up another design. I guess that's what they would be, personally. They'd be like, I'd be like making, because the Rider's Juniper was done by me, I'd be making, pngtubers could be like designs that I make myself. Because I still have like some artistic prowess, even though I don't think I'd like be able to do the like PNG tubers myself, like fully colored in and like posed and stuff. Honestly, I mean, it's not impossible. Ah! Ableism jump scare. But I've been thinking about like, what if I like, I could even just like make a design for myself that's based on like Yoshie from Dench Attack. She's really cool. I love her design. It's just fun. Oh. Now I've gotten myself wondering, actually, if, like, mentioning that I would commission someone else for a PNG tuber. Would I have to do that, or could I not just make my own? Probably just the posing would be the biggest aspect of it that I wouldn't exactly be able to do on my own. Doesn't mean I couldn't try, but also, I don't know. I am sort of interested in just seeing, like, the artistic interpretation of, like, other people. There's, like, I know my art style, and it's like, to be honest, it's not like a very, again, like, if I were to like actually do art, it would have to be something that I practice a lot more of. Ah, come on. Whatevs. Yeah. I was hoping I could save myself with that, but evidently not. Yeah. Undercover Brawler user with this, specifically the ableist one. I'm kind of mad about that specific version of the Undercover Brawler, because it's like, I like it because it's pretty. I love the like pattern on it, but it has to use splatter color screen. Come on. Anyways. Oh, well, this this bit of equipment already has a special increasing thing. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, let's get an ink saver main. Toki's back, hello! I am thinking about commissioning more artists for like 1 billion different Juniper models. No wonder. Maybe if I do like get a job like what I was talking about on Wednesday's stream. I still don't really have a particular need for money other than specifically like saving. Like saving for future plans. And then when I do that, I would like actually need it to like buy my own like fund my own life. But at the moment, I can just leech off of my parents. I wonder if like doing this and like actually starting to budget would just leave me with a lot of disposable income. Maybe if I did do that, I could just use that for buying a bunch of new stuff. But was the night. Yeah! He got his arms clipped. Did he get his? Did he just like tenor? Awesome. House power calculating? What was that? In the corner. Now it's just the clout bar. Interesting. Well, I'll see other stuff. Yeah. How do you like my a cappella cover of Queen's mixtape? Very wonderful, is it not? There was a side plot about soccer, and Ronaldo showed up. What? How does that fit into like? Does it? Do they like A plot and B plot collide in any way? Why is like Ronaldo British football coming up in like the game where Bart plays like MMORPG and becomes the Roaring Knight? I don't know, kinda interesting. I can say I have a lot of thoughts on Mo after hearing that he a communication error has occurred. Okay, after hearing that he tenured Bart's arms off. Here we go. Bart and Homer talk about their problems to Mo at the end, and then everything is okay. Even though Mo killed Bart, but it's fine. Uh oh. Is Homer involved in the like British football plot? What? Interesting stuff. Ooh, crab leg. I love crab leg. I love crab leg in Splatfest so much, dude. I feel like I gotta go. I've gotta go on that at least for a few games. Everyone killed Bart. Yeah, I seem to remember when I like watched the like video and there was just a bunch of clips. It was like a whole, all of the Springfield Towns members were like ganging up on Bart the Dark Knight. Guys, I think the Dark Knight might be Bart Knight. Meant to be said in a YouTube poop tone of voice, similar, reminiscent of Creek Crafts. Guys, I think the Dark Knight might be homophobic. March gets a computer and plays this world of a computer. Woo! Sounds cool. Plays this World of Warcraft type game and finds out Bart is the Shadow Knight. Like if the Shadow guys were the Roaring Knights. Wow. That's what it was. Yeah. I'm Queen from Deltarune. I have a cool locker too. Then Lisa starts playing soccer and Homer becomes her coach. And Ronaldo shows up and tells Homer that Lisa has been cheating and Homer kicks Lisa off the team. That is wonderful. I don't think I understand any of that at all. That's so good. Alright, another 10x to lose. Here we go, here we go. Oops. Where is everybody here? Evidently not that close to me. I just killed a guy, but I went there just to use my special. There's a bit of ink here for me to paint some tough, because this is tough. Tough war. I'm teamed up with a bunch of burn-dos, and then I die from a carbon roller to the head. That is very painful, but it's okay, because I'm gonna win in the end. Even if I am not basically dead weight right now. Come on, let's go. Wahoo! I am Queen from Delta Rune. I'm helping this guy kill this guy. Yay! I think I should use my subs more. Ah! I do not like this carbon roller fellow. Oi! What am I doing? I'm so good at this game. Ah, it only goes twice, I think. Okay. I got a trade, which is cool, I think. Now I'm gonna respawn. Oh boy. Never mind, I survived. You foolish children. Gonna shoot you now. Ooh, fizz bangs. Okay, oof. There are guys here. Now I will super jump. And these super chumps are going to die. Or at least lose the turf war. Yeah! Okay, 10x1. Good, good, good. That nullifies my earlier embarrassing loss. Yay! Alright, Ducky's still been... Oh my god, Ducky's still been talking about the, episode. And then Bart and Marge go on an adventure. When Bart gets back to his castle, all of his golden jewels have been replaced with Hello Kitty DLC stuff that Marge added. And then Bart gets mad and kills Marge on accident. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I remember hearing about this, but so Marge is mad about being killed, and Lisa's mad about being kicked off the team. So Homer and Bart go to Moe's, and Moe gives them advice. And oh wait, the Moe giving advice was before Moe killed Bart. Homer and Lisa make up, and then Bart brings Marge back from death. And then people kill Bart since he is now weak from healing Marge, and that's the end. Oh my god. Ronaldo shows up again at the end. Why is Ronaldo from Football Sports showing up in Bart is the Night Simpsons episode. Man, this TV show sounds like a trip. Yeah, this is kind. Gee, this is crazier than the time I was Peter Griffin. I was Peter Griffin, waiting on Robert Lodger in the airport. He was saying something about ice magic. I really don't get that. Fuck! I should have been ERAM because Ice Palace, or like the White Cloak or something. Don't know how I would be the White Cloak though. If the only like cloak piece of gear I could wear is explicitly like a black colored cloak. Boomer at the Bat is still the weirder and better sports episode. Alright. Hit me. What happens in that one? Give it. Please explain in excruciating detail, Tails. Okay, everyone here's dead. Lovely, lovely. Woo, 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 woo. Who is over here? Hello, I see you there. And now there's another guy. Another guy for me to kill. Oh, they went up. Interesting. I will put this here and then I'll flop around in here. Because I cannot. Ah! Hi! Hello! Hello there! I am going to kill you now. Because I've got a bit more range. Ho 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 ho! Oh no, they've got the high ground. That means they have more range. Ah! Hello! Wasn't expecting that there either. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. Take your time, buddy. Let's see. Where is this guy who is attacking from above? Somewhere up here? I don't know. Oh yeah. So they are. Hey, I got a kill, like right at the last second when it didn't actually matter that much. We got a little bit of ink back in our base. Still, not a very good show from us. Ah, well. Okay, so Heimer joins a baseball team at the power plant and brought his own baseball bat. He dubbed the Magic Bat. He made himself out of a broken piece of a tree and keeps in good shots with it. Curious. Yes, go on. I'm getting quite close to getting another boom boom. And then Mr. Burns made a bet with this other rich guy, saying his team could beat his team. So it gets basically everyone on the team and replaces them with better and more famous soccer players? Soccer, not baseball? Huh? Is that like a specific plot point that he just like picked guys from the wrong team or something? You know, pick guys from the wrong spot. We're not baseball. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay, there's no one here, because if there were, then they wouldn't be, because there's rain. I'm sorry. Bit of a shame that they're raining on that that we're raining on their parade like that. It's everyone besides Homer. I see. Yeah. I'm assuming that like Magic Bat is gonna be like unfairly weighted or something, and it's gonna be like cheating. Keeps getting put off the bench, so it's on the bench, so it's basically off the team. Oh. Here we go. Refreshing. Nice, nice. I'm sure that was a assist kill for me, which is good. Good for my street record. Stargazer Juniper will get some good street cred for this. Oh no, the bat gets broken by a fast baseball throw. Oh really? I see. I wonder what the point of it being there was then, if it's like not... Unless like, I don't know, maybe something happens with it, or like... I don't know, just keep going on, but keep going on, I'll... Maybe you know more than me. As to its narrative purpose within the story of The Simpsons. Damn it. Yep. At least someone else got a bit of a refreshment from me. Lovely to know. I think we... Nah, it's close. It was really close. Both of us had like... Oh, we had like a slight bit of... the like lower bit of mid. That might be why. That might be why we won. Because we both had like at least almost complete control of one half of mid. And like a bit of our turf in the enemy's base. It's interesting. Interesting how that one worked. Number 1 home basing, a number 1 super jump spot, number 1 splat assister. Hell yeah! I guess that makes sense. Does it count if? I think I remember something about it counting if you like as a splat assist if someone kills a guy while they're on your tactical. Mr. Barnes gives the famous baseball players this magic drink. There's a small chance of hurting them in some way, and they're all fine until the final game. Magic drink. Curious, yeah. Oh wait, was there like... Was Homer's baseball bat maybe because like... Without that he's nothing or something? I think I'm piecing together the reasoning like behind it. Oof. No, you don't. I'm gonna kill you. And I will win because I'm cool! Yeah! Look at me winning like that. I'm just that cool. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Just to get back all the old players, but one of the famous guys were able to make it. Ooh, interesting. Hold on. I think I missed a message, actually. I will read that after the game. I'll be reading it after the match, yo. Where are people? You up here? Oh, I saw someone on the wall, but maybe not. Ouch. And some fizz bangs. Okay, we're doing quite good here, I feel. We won't be though if we let this beat us. Oh, they got like an effective wipe out there. Damn it, we were doing so good until whatever. Yeah, well. We're all fine until the final game, where all of the famous players either end up in jail, half dead, stuck in some sort of void, or helping someone get all their stuff out of a burning building. So he has to get back all of the old players, but except one of the famous players were able to make it. Who was the one that took up Homer's role? Interesting. Like, he decides to switch out the guy for Homer as a strat, and then the ball hits Homer and they win the end. Really? Oh, cool. Gotta be real, it's just better if you watch the episode with your own eyes instead of it being explained poorly. No, Ducky, you don't get it. Watching the episode of myself would be a much better experience, but you see it's simply funnier if I'm just having it being explained poorly randomly midstream. Although you do raise a good point. Maybe I should get in another Simpsons live watch in the server. It's awesome. Woo! New willing peon has joined the stream. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix the Wolf. Do you like my new makeup? I've tried on a new brand today. I think it looks very good on me. If you do, make sure it's before September. Alright, yeah. What's going on in September then? So will I be free on September time? I'll probably do it like next Thursday. I'm not usually like super fond of doing stuff without like a week's worth of time between the announcement, but like Thursday. To be fair, it doesn't need to be Thursday. As long as it's not a stream day at work, so it could be like... How many more days do we have in August? September's the month where all my mental health is down the drain. Because, yeah. I get ya. Me personally, I think... Oh. Me personally, I think school would be much better if everybody had... if every student had a laptop to themselves and math class was replaced with watching YouTube class, and English class was replaced with Twitter discourse class, and all the classes were replaced with scrolling social media. Okay, note to self, that's not a good spot for the not a good spot for the tactical, but sure. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, I think we're gonna win this. Just gotta make sure we don't, like, royally fuck it up. Royally. Like Queen from Deltarune. Yeah! Could go without the Twitter discourse class. I might just skip that one. Yeah, fair. Me personally, I prefer Blue Sky. Random, like, engagement bait. Like AI generated engagement baits. Interspersed with like actual people who do pretty cool stuff, to be fair. Hey, okay. More stuff's for me. What else do I feel? What else should I talk about? Can we change that to parody Twitter class? True. I mean, if there was a school class that like just got people to like run parody Twitter accounts, that would be awesome. I'd so want to run like a parody Twitter account, but I could not find the time. Not to mention I'm like currently grappling with wanting to just delete Twitter entirely. I do not want to be like forming new reasons to stay on that place. I somehow became part of parody Twitter parodying myself. Somehow awesome. That sounds wonderful. I should do that. That would be great. My leg! What the hell? Ain't that the name of one of the Stargazer Juniper YouTube channel moderators? Awesome. Jama. Fuck yeah, Big Betrayal is so good, dude. Love the like. Love the special deep cut Splatfest songs so much. Right. I wonder if I did make like a Gary Juniper pngtuber, what situations would I use that for? I'd probably really just have it for the sake of having it. I guess, like, if I did, like, dense attack-based stuff, assuming I did go with it basically just being based on Yoshi, I could use that. But then I'd also want to use the, like, I'd assume I make, like, a Riders Juniper pngtuber. Before I'd Yaru one, and then I'd use that because it is also thematic for a game where you use vehicles and go fast and do cool tricks and have aura. Ah, oh my god, my foot became like really itchy for a second. It's still, I don't know why I said for a second, it's still really itchy. Ow. Whatevs. I'm just my Sona interacting with other parodies. I do have my own lore, kinda. It's low-key really fun. Hell yeah! I mean, I technically kinda have a parody Twitter account, although it's not really in parody Twitter. There's a lot of similar, but not quite the same subgroups that are like parody Twitter-esque, I feel. I think I remember seeing people who were doing like more like actual like genuine serious character writing roleplay stuff. I mean, I say it's serious, but it almost feels less serious than like whatever parody Twitter's going on, where they're like making like sprite animations and shit for Sonic.exe and Susie Deltarune interacting. These guys were just like writing stuff. It's interesting, they seem more like contained within their own little like bubbles of their own specific fandoms. Like, I think for a while I had an account that was a Splatoon guy, and he interacted with like pretty much only the Splatoon guys on there until I ended up moving to Xenoblade. And then it was basically I was just interacting with the Xenoblade accounts like that. Whereas parody's Twitter seems more interconnected, even if like pretty sure people will have like multiverse RP account tags on their accounts, but like still very much just sort of interact with. I guess that's kind of it's a good thing to do if like even if you generally wouldn't interact with like or like go out of your way to interact with accounts that aren't linked to you wouldn't go out of your way to interact with like accounts that aren't linked to your specific fandom. Put that to like say that you're not uncomfortable with other people doing that to you, doing that with your account. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems sort of like a different vibe, I guess. And then I remember joining like back in, was it like, I think it was like January 2024, maybe January 2025? No, I'm pretty sure it was January 2024. The like Xenoblade fandom, and I say like fandom more generally rather than like specific like parody or roleplay accounts. started making like Mobius Twitter, where a bunch of people were literally just like parody accounting in as if like they were just actually the guys using Twitter, or I guess like I think it literally just was Twitter. It was called Mobius Twitter, and like the accounts fully in character were like throwing that word around. So I joined that, and it was real. That was a really fun time. But it wasn't very long lasting. It was more. It felt more like a fandom event than like a specific subculture. Pretty sure like I'm the only one who like still keeps it like barely alive when I go on that account. Mostly just to post about like my secondary Tomodachi Life Island. Yeah, it was really fun when it happened. They had like people making like fake office reports and stuff, and like making like petty rumors about the other parody about the other consoles who were like all other like parody accounts and stuff. Some of those accounts from that day are still like sort of alive. I mean, so like when I post about like when I was like posting about like Mobius Twitter recently, I still sort of heard about. I still sort of had some of the accounts like occasionally replying to me. I think probably just because like nowadays I use that as more of a general Xenoblade posting account. So the people from those days are probably still on general Xenoblade Twitter. So that means they can like see the like parody posts and still interact occasionally. You know who my favorite Mobius Twitter member was? No, you don't, because you haven't played Xenoblade probably, but I'm gonna talk about him anyway. Console L, or Mobius L, because he's never in his console form. Either in game or in the either in game or in the either in game or in the parody account. Literally, like, also this is I'm like saying this despite it being technically sort of a spoiler, but it really isn't, basically, because this guy is like in the official game he's like not like barely more than like a random enemy like that a bigger bad 6 on you. It really has like 0 lines of dialogue, I think. And whoever the person is behind the like parody account took that into like very directly. Oops. I don't think I've heard like a single like actual word uttered from the account it's all literally just posting like the same few pictures of this one character, and like sometimes editing them to like do a thumbs up or wear a Christmassy outfit for like seasonal occasions. And when I tag this guy, they barely post. I've barely seen them like posting on the account, but like when I made Mobius Cell on my like Tomodachi Life Island, and then like posted it tagging the account, I immediately got like a reply from the guy. It was like nothing. This is awesome. It's so awesome. Thank you, Al. This is why I'm a goat. Oh my god. I think like one of them is also literally just like a guy. And we had some like accounts who were like variants of the of other Mobius guys who already had accounts made for them. Like, I'm pretty sure literally the guy who like started Mobius Twitters had their account as a parody of Console Z. And then there was also already a Console N, but then there was like a pair of accounts that were like Lesbian Z and Lesbian N, and then the profile pictures were just PNGs of the characters edited on top of the like lesbian flag. And dude, it was like those were some of our goats. I'm pretty sure they were literally just like the people's personal accounts. When I used the account and like look at Xenoblade Twitter today, I still sometimes see them just talking like regular random Xenoblade fan Twitter users. Alright, I'm getting some good abilities on my stuff. Hell yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, dude, what else was I gonna... What else is there to mention? It's like... Yeah, I think that, and also like the account for Console C, that both the two lesbian consoles and the account for the two lesbian duplicate consoles, like gray monochrome copies, and the account for Console C were all, I'm pretty sure that literally just the guys. That's just their main accounts. I think... I'm not gonna spoil the actual name of like who Console C is in Xenoblade 3, because that's kind of like a heavy spoiler. But they went by that for the account. I think that might literally just be their name. Either like... No, I think that's literally like, if it's not like their birth name, it's the name they go. It's their like chosen name, because they've been using that like since forever. I think they also like do like the same sort of stuff that the in-game character did. This is literally just Console C from Xenoblade 3 in real life. It's so good. Yeah, I had a Dark Vader. I don't know why I randomly mentioned that person's name. Awesome name, guy. You should be a parody Twitter account of Dark Vader. Like Darth Vader, but like not quite. I think that would be awesome, dude. But yeah, as much as I want to like fully delete Twitter, I also like, man, to do that would be like kind of exiling myself from these like communities and stuff. I really wish it wasn't. I feel like I should at some point leave Twitter, but at least in some ways I almost feel like I've got more. I'd be more emotional about deleting that like side Twitter account than the main one. Yeah, I don't know about either of those. There's a bunch of like guys on the main Twitter account who I know for being Infinite the Jackal fans who I find cool and chill. But to be fair, I haven't interacted with those guys a whole lot recently, so you know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm like dwindling my investment in that account. As long as I can actually like bother to ask if the one person I'm talking with on Twitter DMs is also on Discord, and see if I can like not be that sad about the like really long running thread I'm on. Dark Vader got splattered. Oh boy. At least I got the kill. I hope this guy survives. Seems they are. Oh. Yay. Ah, never mind. Alright. Suddenly becoming a big shot on Twitter, then it'll all crash down on me and I'll end up with like spammed with cats chasing after me. Don't worry, Ducky. You'll always have a room in my mansion / palace. The swatches will kick me out into the acids. Yeah, this is why I wouldn't have swatches in my palace. They would be low-key problematic medias. Am I right, chat? The Queen Deltarune makeup is like a virus. It's sometimes it like occasionally just takes control of my speech patterns. Hey chat, what happened to all that stuff? I love that specific line from her. I don't think I even got it in my like OG Deltarune playthrough because I beat Queen through violence. She She doesn't say that there. Oh, I love the starry sky here. View of the sea. I like video games with like pretty scenery. I wonder if Monolith Soft designed any of these like backgrounds. Just a thought, because I remember Monolith Soft worked on this game. I happen to be very good at like making pretty backgrounds to places. Okay. I do need to draw more, honestly. Like, it would be cool if I could like do like properly being an artist stuff. Oof. There we go. Went randomly quiet there, sorry. Sudden, extremely strange, deluded thoughts that I cannot air out to the wider populace. By that I mean I'm thinking about the Undertale Souls. I took an interesting, like, Undertale Soul quiz recently. It was cool. It was like it was like Gonna Maker themed and such. It had like a ton of questions. It almost had more than 10 of them. I think it had like 66. Also, there was like the Forgotten Man room in there as well. It just happens to be there. You can get an egg that shows up on your final result. You should draw. Thank you. I might draw a new Juniper design at some point when I feel like it. Actually, I have like Krita open with like a drawing of a currently undisclosed to the wider population OC, like, who I have half drawn. I like them. They've got like cool hair that's fun to draw. And then I gotta like get around to drawing the rest of them. I'll do it at some point. It'll just be a little while. Ah, and I could also do like music stuff because I started trying to do that for a while. But then I stopped because about when I was going to meet Spice in Liverpool for a week. I could continue that as well. Ton of artistic pursuits I could be going on. I will at some point. It's too tempting not to. It'll probably just take a while for me to actually get anything out of it because I'm a perfectionist. And being a perfectionist and a beginner artist does not seem like a very good combination of traits. Alright, I'll follow this guy. Uh-oh. No, we're alright, we're alright. There we go. People are grabbing my cans of Tactical. Probably why like drawing like outfits for characters is good for me. Just like I don't have to like pose them at all. Maybe if I like really want to, I'd do like them facing backwards, although usually I just don't do that and it's chill. I rarely go into like super big character design. Anyway. Maybe honestly OC I was mentioning drawing could have some like neat design on the back because they've got like just like a really big cape as is. It would be cool if there's something more to that. You know. I feel like the Xenoblade character designs tend to be like really heavily like detailed and like you'll like see a lot of interesting stuff on the back of their characters. You wouldn't feel like a lot of like the characters that I would make because I just don't design characters that intricately. But like, you never know. Maybe in the future. You and I if you're a Queen fan. What? Oh, it says do now interact. Good. Love. What a lovely thing to put in your to put in your bios. I feel like everyone should do that. Do such a wonderful thing. Yay! Here we go. I like how they like Glass's color and the Tri-Slosh's color kind of match each other. Good bit of character design using shared aspects of color palettes. Well. I feel like I came into this stream with like more stuff to talk about than I usually would have. And even then I went on like a bunch of random tangents, but now I'm already like running out of interesting things to like talk about again. Ah well. At least I've still got this banger Splatoon gameplay. God, if anyone comes into my streams for like actual like to watch someone play Splatoon, they're gonna be like so sorely disappointed. At least I know at least it means I know where the appeal of my streams lie. At least these ones in particular. Also just chilling with a guy who has interesting thoughts. Oh boy. I'm not getting all of those. Hello. God, why does my brain like not react fast enough to like quickly tilt my camera when there's someone like real close to me? Oh well. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-bow. Uh-oh. That's bad. I wonder if using stick controls would make a meaningful difference to how I play Splatoon. Again, just sort of like a random thought, but like, anyways, what if I like have sort of a low-end care for like using a lesser reaction to like using my right stick to move the camera, because I'm also used to using the oops. Let's see who wins then. Oh, we're probably gonna win if we get a wipeout that early. Hi. Hey, Stargazer Juniper colors. I was gonna call them normal NPC colors, but then I realized they're also Stargazer Juniper colors. That's a little concerning, actually. It also caused a polycule to happen on parody Twitter. What the hell? Awesome. I don't know how. I want to hear all the juicy deets. Maybe. I don't know. Hey! Lots of ink saver. This is good. This is good. Stop everything. Juniper, get the Juniper. Hand in the conch shells. Just kidding, I can't do that yet. Why does my Discord show like 9+ notifications? Where are all of these coming from? Oh, I've got new DMs. I was thinking earlier that like there was quite a lot of notifications, but like not that many. Maybe more. I wonder. Oh yeah, I saw your messages in there, Ducky. I haven't checked them yet, but I've seen that they are there. Let's see about those after the match then. Ah, come on. I love being good at Splatoon. There's probably like specific times where I am and am not like good at playing Splatoon. Like when I stream it, or just when I play it generally, I'm like doing something else, like at least just talking. So I sort of don't have like my full attention on the game. But I'm pretty sure no, I have like without, have I without? I'm pretty sure I have just hopped on Splatoon for a while without like being in any like call or anything and had similar results. Damn it. If I swapped to looking at the big swig while doing my attack, maybe I would have won there. This also is probably just ability to like chalk it up to just like me having low reaction time or something. Not necessarily low reaction time, just low reaction time for like processing multiple bits of information. Oh my god, why will you not die? Insane. Okay, okay. Oh! What? Oh! Lotus, what is it? What a pleasure to have you. Would you be interested in a sip of this battery acid that I am drinking? Actually, speaking of drinking, I've got like my water with me, and I've just realized that I haven't been drinking it for like a whole lot this stream. Alright, after I lose this, I'll take a moment to like check. Take a moment to like check whatever Ducky was saying on Discord and have a sip of my drink. Okay, moment taken. Ah. Oh wait, these are Ducky's cats? This is awesome, wait. They get turned into... Dude, imagine having my own pets turned into Deltarune characters. Deltarune fans are awesome. I wish I could interact with them more. I'm just kidding. I have like I have someone who's like super insanely hyperfixated on Deltarune at my beck and call every second of every day. Except for when they're like sleeping for a good few hours after I wake up every day. I should low-key draw image friend over my cats. Hell yeah! Do you hear me? If I could play Splatoon right now, I'd be all over the Splatfest. Yeah. I was thinking, honestly, that I'd be like, holy shit, Gaster! WD Gaster. Double D Gaster and Deltarune is a guy we're fighting here? No way. Ugh. One thing I do hate about like not having a Switch 2 or whatever is the amount of screenshot space I have. I don't even know if the Switch 2 improves upon that, to be fair. I'd imagine it does, given like 1,100 videos and screenshots combined over like numerous years of like very consistent play is not a whole lot. At least especially when like you've got a sibling like mine who screenshots everything under the sun. Oh well. Woohoo! Spice has arrived. I just tried on some new makeup today. I think it's quite lovely. Oh yeah, also, why is Lotus not able to play Splatoon? Interesting. Oh, this is a yellow, yeah. I was To be honest, I was thinking it would be better if it was pink for like my own, not pink, blue for my own purposes of being Queen Deltarune. But actually, like, if I can like take a second, look at me, okay, hold on. We're gonna need more than a second for this. Now the ink element's gone. Look at me, look at my like glasses. They turn blue when my ink is yellow, or more like purple, but it's a bluish purple. It's kind of awesome. It makes me look very queenly. It's kind of green battery. That too, exactly. I was mentioning this earlier. It's like vaguely green as well, so it like looks a little bit like battery acids. It's so good. Queen Deltarune because it's Queen Persona, yeah. I don't know if I'm actually gonna play with any of my Persona friends this Splatfest. Depends on if I like feel like playing Splatoon at all, which other than this stream, I don't know how much I can be bothered. So I might literally just be Queen Deltarune for all of the time that I'm playing as Queen. Oh no! I live. I thought I was so about to die there. Evidently not. Very good. There, I'm about to die though. I've been trying to get divorced in Tomodachi Life. Awesome. Actually, honestly, that's been me in Tomodachi Life. Like, for like all the time ever since Spice and I started dating, and I've just kind of been, me's just kind of been like literally married to Akaso for ages. Yeah, also Gast is here. Injured my index finger almost a month ago. Ah. Almost a month ago? It's been like that for a while, damn. Ducky's messages shadow banned on Spice's end. Oh pheesh. Well, Ducky has been saying that this stream is the stream of the year when you joined the chat, and also said wired or weird to the messages being shadow banned. Trying to get out of my old Yume ship and also into my new Yume ship. There was an old Yume ship? Trying to think. So did you mention that? I feel like you at least mentioned being a Yume ship before the new one. Lucky sent a new message. I don't feel like I should narrate this one to Spice though. Genuine question, isn't everyone a Yume shipper to an extent? What, like as in terms of expressing like attraction to characters? I guess if that's what you, I guess like assuming that's what you mean, and if that is like how you would describe like calling someone a Yume shipper, then technically, yeah, everyone except like Arrow Ace people. Everyone excluding like specifically Arrow Ace people who are also like, I don't know, never think about being friends with fictional characters. Which is also probably a bit less of a common limerence to have than like if I was in a relationship with fictional character slash I am horny for fictional character. Aplatonic, yeah. That too. I feel like, I don't know, Yume shipping is just like participating in the ship between, like engaging with the ship between yourself and some fictional character, right? Or at least, who is this? Where's this guy? What's this one guy doing? Standing around. That might be why we're losing. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like yep. No, you don't. That was actually kind of an awesome play from me. Ah, kind of a lame trade. I was sort of cornered by 2 people though, so I think that's chill as a play from me. Hey! That one guy actually started playing again. I swear like this wasn't a normal like 3v4 like the way that sort of game would go. I feel like it would probably like, did they like stop in the middle of the game to do something? Possibly. But yeah, I feel like Yume shipping. Also, Phoenix is bad. Hi, Princess Daisy is pretty. Send message. Hell yeah. Oh right, Vivian. I forgot about like Vivian. Yeah, Phoenix Ducky X Vivian from Paper Mario. Ah yeah, that one was cool. But yeah, I feel like Yume shipping is like, surely that's gotta be participating in participating in the ship, participating in a ship between yourself and some fictional character in the same way that like someone who would say they're a Sonado shipper would. Although to be fair, I don't know how like you can. I feel like that's sort of a self-described term. Like I don't like what makes someone a shipper versus someone who likes a ship. Like I think like the majority of like Sonic ships are cute. I don't know, I think like Sonado, Sonami, Shadami, Blaze-Amy, like all the like Sylvestria, all of the Infinite ships. I know all of them by heart and I know all of the big Infinite ships by heart and can say I'm a shipper of all of those. I don't love dying, but I do love the incarnation of death. That's not what Mephiles is, but I do love the incarnation of death, Mephiles, and Infinite, and as Mephinet. I also love Metfinet and Neofinet, and Neo-Mephinet, and also. Is there a ship name for Infinite X Eggman? I know that's also a somewhat popular ship, but more so among like a slightly different branch of like the people who like and appreciate Infinite as a character. Ba-da-ba. Either way, I like all of those, and also Sonfinite, Shadfinite. I don't think Sylphinite is like very well regarded, as in like people care for it that much, but that's also a cool ship because it includes Infinite. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself like a shipper of any of like the Sonic ships that disregarding the ones with Infinite. Infispio? Was it Infispio? Infinite XSPO? I don't know. Oh, I would say like I'm probably like a S-Bilver shipper. Because I've seen too much propaganda of that from my friend group who are like obsessive, who like has a couple of obsessive Silver fans. I've also read the IDW comics, which supposedly have a lot of S-Bilver contents in there. Oops. I love disconnects. I mean, like, isn't everyone a Yume shipper to an extent? As in, hasn't everyone imagined themselves interacting with a fictional character, at least has phases of that kind of thing? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I get that that's sort of like what you're saying, although I wouldn't really consider that a Yume. I guess you could call it like shipping, but it wouldn't make you a shipper, if you know what I mean. Because I feel like there's got to be some sort of like commitment to that to that sort of pairing. Like, I'd almost consider myself a I'd almost consider I've had like a lot of thoughts where I was thinking like I'd almost consider myself a Yume shipper if I like could actually dedicate like my thoughts to a particular character, because like, dude, I've had that sort of thoughts for like so many characters, but like it tends to be weirdly like for fictional characters, at least like in phases where like I obsess over one character for like maybe even like just like a day or like a couple days, and then the next moment like I start thinking about some other character and they're completely out of my mind. At least that's how it was when I was a kid. I don't know where that energy went in modern day Juniper. I guess I don't really have limerence over fictional characters now because I have plenty of like IRL people to think about and have relationship drama to observe and be curious about, and like a real person to have all this sort of limerence about. Like an infinite Yume? Like what? I never really think about him in terms of being like a real guy. Infinite the Jackal? I mean, I probably wouldn't. I thought about Infinite in particular in like terms of could I see like a ship existing between me and him for a while. I probably like could, but it's like weird. It's like Probably a big part of it is just that, like, at least in canon, Infinite's like a man, and it's also quite like a masculine character. Which, in that case, I'm just like sort of not attracted to that. But also, like, when I think about, even when I like think about Infinite, it's like more gender neutral. Because really, like Infinite's gender is like, as soon as they put that mask on, you can like feel barely a trace of that like almost like hyper masculine energy they had when they were like hopping tall pillars with a sword. Oh, Patterson, hello. Juniper online on Splatoon. Spotted live on my friends list. Yep. Hi, I'm Queen Deltarune today. And we're also talking about Yume shipping for some reason. But yeah, even like thinking about Infinite the Jackal is like a more gender neutral, even like feminine sort of character. I just couldn't see them in like that sort of way. Whereas for like a lot of other characters I probably could. Yeah, this is because of Tomodachi Life. Awesome. Guessing Team Palace, yeah. Like Pandora Palace, the song from Deltarune. Haven't even played in months. So real for that. Keep living your truth, King. I will probably not play this for months after after the Splatfest ends. Actually, I mean, I might. I could see myself doing this on stream a bit more. But yeah, it's sort of nowadays Splatoon is never sort of really the thing that I go to when I want to spend time doing something. Watched the Backrooms movie a few days ago, says Ducky. Oh wow, what was that like? I've only like seen like the memes of it. It seems interesting. I haven't gotten around to like actually watching it or thinking about watching it myself though. Hey, first time in a while I've seen guys from Team Beach. It was good. Hell yeah. Yep. Here we go. Whee! Did you guys know Toby Fox plays Splatoon supposedly quite frequently? He at least is like plays it enough to be like familiar with like its ranking system and how that supposedly like resets each month or season or whatever. I think it's seasons. So that's the thing that's the actual game mechanic. I love this interesting tidbit of information from interesting 6-hour theory. Deltarune Splat theory. Also has like a 2-hour. Oh yeah, that also has like a 2-hour other separate theory that it bases its information on. What bases some of its conclusions on. Big Man Chapter 6 boss, yeah! Oh, Toby said it's serious chapters, damn. Maybe Mr. Oh shoot, I just realized someone disconnected. I wonder how many times Toby's had someone in Splatoon like disconnect in front of him. Yeah, kind of a bit busy dealing with this problem to come over that way. There we go, problem dealt with. Oof. Problem not dealt with for this guy though. Damn it. Hey! Oh, come on! I like walked right into that killer whale. Whatevs. Let's see if that did anything. No, it didn't. Hahaha. Yay! I don't know why I'm drumming on my like leg now, but it's kind of awesome, I feel. Here we go. Yeah, let's keep going. Infected you with lum syndrome, short for leg drums. Yeah, I'll believe that. I've seen Spice do it too many times to not suspect something's up. I like the Splatfest icon art a lot. It's always a cool thing to see. I like how the sort of like shadows are all different colors of different of the different teams. Palace has Beach is purple. Beach has theme parks blue, and theme parks is Palace is yellow. Cool. So I thought it said police defender instead of palace defender for a sec. Almost cancelled you. No. Don't worry, Spites. Don't worry. Look, I'm a Dench Attack player. I'd never defend the cops. Unless it's Brian. That guy's my ride or die. No, it's not. I still have a strange distaste for him on account of his name being kind of dumb. Oh. There's Splatling in me. Die! Oh, come on. There we go. Just for one day. Did you? Oh yeah, did you finish Dance Attack last stream? I didn't want to spoil myself on it. Yeah, I did. And the ending was like really good, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It seems like you haven't finished it yourself. Ouch. But like, dude, that game was so good. Rate it out of 10. Like the game itself or the end, or just the ending. The game itself was a 10 out of 10 in like pretty much every single aspect. It's like so good. I just like it. I just like it a lot. I feel like the ending probably felt like it could have been more, but it also was like, no, it was still like really good. I think it's just like the fact that the rest of the game is all on like that same sort of bar of quality. It means that it was like this specific game is like really hard to like cap off in an especially unique way, but I think it still did a good job. Okay, we're doing pretty good this game. Is Queen's eye like a black heart that's cut off by the white of her front face? I'm pretty sure it's described as like a visor. So it would be on top of the like white of her front face. Well, it's probably like a part of a like built-in part of her face, and if you like removed any part of it, it would just be like wiring underneath or something. Bench attack but with benches? Bench attack. Yeah. Who the hell is Brian? Oh, Spice, you spelt it wrong. He spelled Brian with an I. Kinda like the dog from Family Guy. Can't help Brian, that sounds even... Exactly! What? I don't know why they named him that. It's so funny, but also like... Oh my god, dude. Alright. How long am I gonna keep going? I think I'll keep going for a while. The dog from Family Guy. Hi, Stitchy! Brain Griffin. Yeah. I'd talk more about Dench Attack, but I don't want to have like another stream just devolve into a Dench Attack Glaze Fest. That game is like so good. Everyone who hasn't played it needs to play it. It's... Oh my god. Peter Griffin, if he went to school for one day of his stupid, pathetic life. Brain. Hey, this is just like that one episode where Peter Griffin goes to school for like one day of his stupid, pathetic life. Is it? I don't know. I haven't watched the episode, but I saw a clip of it. He goes to school. Yep. Like from the clip I saw, it was like actually like. He was like a student, whereas all the other students were like actual just kids. And apparently he needed to go do it for like to get a promotion at a what place of employment or something. Where does Peter Griffin actually work? And where does Peter Griffin actually work in the show? Does he work anywhere? I'd imagine so, but like... I haven't heard of him doing anything like that. I mean, maybe it's like... Yeah. Does Lois even work at all? She feels like she'd have like more of a... She'd be like... She honestly feels like she'd be more of a like a working woman. At least like... She kind of reminds me of like my own mum with like... Specifically the one scene where... I'm pretty sure it's where the like Peter Griffin death pose originated from, where she has like friends who she does like book reading clubs with, That feels like something my mum would do with her like friends from work. To be fair, that is like the... Oops. To be fair, that is like the only thing that's tipping me off on that idea. Isn't the strongest evidence? I mean, actually, Lois comes from like a really rich family in the show, doesn't she? Maybe they just like live. Maybe they just live off of inherited money and spend the rest of their time doing strange and bizarre shenanigans and, I don't know, probably watching TV like a stereotypical dad guy. Ow, okay, guy from behind. Stereotypical family dad guy. Yeah, yep, true. Family Guy funnies. Oh my god, I just realized I'm Queen Deltarune and we're talking about top 10 Family Guy funny moments. And we were talking about earlier... Oh, Ducky went to play Mario Party. Ah, bye. We were talking about, like... random Simpsons clips I watched on YouTube as well. Although, to be fair, that was stuff like I actively searched out because it was Deltarune. Bart is the night. Bart is the night. Bart is the roaring night. He made a Homer Simpson dark fountain in my house. She shouts, "Howdy, old bye." I would have changed the scene to the stream ending scene for a bit, but my mouse was not at the right place for that. Does she reference Family Guy? Yeah. Wait a minute, hold on, Spice. Do you remember when I was talking about... I think it was like me talking or like me explaining that in Seth's battle, when they used the like Omega attack that has the like book with all the words, some of the words in order of like the game, in order of like the way they're listed in the game's code is like top 50 Family Guy funny and moments. That was originally a bit that was in Queen's fight. That's what it is. I really want to know what goes through Toby's head to produce Family Guy funny moments references from in like all of these things he makes. I'm sure there's probably like some Splatoon reference somewhere. Oops. In Deltarune. Whatever the hell. Wow, that was so gold as well. Like all of the like stuff Toby takes from like Earthbound and of course I'm thinking about like what are all the small references to stuff there is. That was interesting. Okay. Alright. And like Rouse when she says, okay. Do you guys want to know what my favorite GIF is of all time? It's the one where it's Rouse Deltarune saying okay, and it's her like face portrait her like face portrait comes like straight into the screen. It like has all the like weird flashy glowing effects. It's kind of sick sauce. That's the one. Ouch. You know what thing is my latest favorite to do in Splatoon? Die like that. It's okay, I think someone else also drowned randomly like that. So at least I'm not alone. Splattered grey? Like a copy? Like a Ghana? What the hell? Is that a Deltarune reference in Splatoon? Awesome. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, I lost that game. Let me check, see if I can find the GIF. Immediately. Hold on, I need to bring this up to... Here it is. I'm gonna put this as a new thing to put on my stream overlay. For like one stream only. It's so good. Alright, here we go. Okay. I love her so much. She's so like passively accepting of the strange situations she finds herself in. You would not get this from chapter 5, where I'll say is something I'll say. I'll miss it now. I'll miss it now. Where I'll say is going in a hero bastardization character arc. I do wonder how Rouse Deltarune's like character arc is gonna go. Like, obviously she's getting meaner in chapter 5. I really want to know if is she just gonna end up being kind of a mean character by the end of the game? Ooh, 10x. All right, let's talk more splat attack. More splat attack. The Splatoon song. Right. What am I doing? Playing passively. How will I do it? By being sick and cool and awesome. Follow the people wherever they go, and also hi, hello. You're not gonna survive me. These guys will though, because they have a charger. Alright. Where are people? Where are people? Where are people? Yeesh. These guys are going fast. The Charger Julie's combo is like kind of really good at like dealing with. There we go. Okay. Now we can push a bit. Now we can push. Oh, never mind. One of us left. One of our team is gone, so it doesn't actually matter. Was it literally just at the 2-minute mark that they did that? Damn it. Okay. Frostite doesn't like have any moments where she says, "Okay," like that in chapter 5, does she? Damn it. If I do go along with like my idea of just getting like a bunch of different art, maybe like different models and like pngtubers, vtubers and whatnot from random guys. Oh my god, like we are so gone. Hi. I'm high-key just gonna squid dance around everywhere. Aww, the charger was looking like they were gonna act friendly. Come on, man, whatever. I should like find some way to like sort out like credits for all of the people who I get to do like art for me. So I already have like a fair few pieces of artwork that were done for me on like in my like description, but I'm gonna get more than probably won't be able to probably won't be like that good to just like keep cramming it all into the description, especially when I do still sort of like have credits on my streams for that like I think when I first got the like Robin Grayson art, that like the one from the guy who I've been using, whose art I've been using on like most of the Splatoon streams, or most of the normal Splatoon streams. I went into that like thinking that like I'd edit every description based on hello colored tropical verities. Oh, I just realized these are the verities. They're like colored in uniquely. Cool. Like I added that to like a description thinking that I'd like bring it in and out, bring that like specific section of the description in and out depending on whether I'm using that art in a thumbnail or not. But I've clearly ended up like not using it, not changing it, or at least clearly if you like look at my descriptions. Okay. Oh, another 10x. Okay. Hopefully we don't have like half our team leaving this time. What was that sound? Did you guys hear that? Was that from Splatoon? Yeah, I've sort of resigned to just saying like, but keeping that in the description of all streams and just having it say like, art used in some stream thumbnails rather than whether it's used in this one or not. Wonder if I could like have somewhere to like have some sort of like document that I link to that like shows off every specific like piece of art that I use in thumbnails, or just somewhere on the channel, and where I get it all from. Wow, that was very quick. Oops. Haha. Where are people now? Yeah, I'll come back there. Yep. Ah. That was alright. Got 2 kills there before being snuffed out myself. No one took my tactical though. Oh well. Alright. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Just gotta keep this momentum up. Oh. Okay, not exactly what I had in mind by keep this momentum up, but my teammates... Yeah, my teammates got me covered. Oh, whip. Still pushing them back fairly well. Don't know if I can really contribute much though at this point. Well, match is over now anyways. Yeah, we won. We still definitely won. They were only just barely climbing out of danger there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Hell yeah! I love the smell of a nice 10x win. Yeah, I'm getting tired again. My brain's sort of thinking about like maybe I should finish up stream here and go do something else, but if I were, I'd probably just Someone thinks I'm fresh? Whoa, I gotta play Splatoon for 10 more hours after that. What a holy dopamine boost. I love my computer screen overlords. Yeah, after all of the like artistic like discussion stuff, I was thinking it might be cool to like hop off stream and work on some stuff, but I'm also feeling a little tired, so I'd probably literally just like hop off and I don't know, either like lay down and do something or just like start watching like YouTube videos and stuff. I probably will end stream soon enough either way. Grass trademark. Interesting. We will see. If I don't hop off and immediately get on some artistic pursuits, I will still live to artistic pursuits another day. We're ending off on like just after a 10x win is quite good anyways. Nice way to finish off streams. Ow, hello paintbrush. Looks like we're not gonna have that much, as much luck as we had there with this game. Nah, I gotta lock in, Play support, build up a special and give it to people. You're not gonna get far if you just, like... We're still in a competitive game. You're not gonna get far by just squid bagging randomly. Come on, buddy. Oh! Hello! Gotcha. We seem to have a nice amount of... Oh my god. Everything coming in from every direction there. Okay. It's alright. You may have a million bombs coming on from every direction, but I do have one thing that you don't. Bombs that detach from the bombs. Let's go! Fizz bangs and fizzy bombs attack! Whoop, damn it. Oh. Well, hope the detachable bombs were enough. At least Noelle can still create the future that makes her happy. Maybe. Wait, if I'm yellow team, and yellow is Noelle's color, does that mean Noelle's losing? To blue, like Carol. Oh no! I've failed in my purpose as a Darkner. Good thing I'm just Juniper with Queen's face on at least, and not actually Queen Deltarune. Well, yeah, I'll probably finish up now. Thank you all for watching, my loyal willing peons. If you would like to watch more streams from Stargazer Juniper YouTube channel, I stream 3 days every week. That is on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Mondays and Wednesdays I will be doing whatever. And on Wednesdays I will be a gracious and warm overlord who plays video games with their subjects. And I will let you folks join me on Splatoon or probably some other game, and it will be very, very fun. Okay, chat. I believe I have said all that I have to say. Thank you all once again for being willing peons under my hellish reign. Oh, bye, chat. Woo!